All right, welcome in everybody live here for the 2024 DYB World Series Division I Majors bracket. We are here on Field 10 from the Tinsley Sports Athletic Complex in Bossier City, Louisiana. Today's matchup between Virginia and Louisiana. Both of these teams on the winner's side as Virginia coming in with wins over Alabama and Mississippi that we actually saw, we didn't see, excuse me. And so it's Virginia versus Louisiana. Louisiana coming in with just one win over Tennessee, got the bye yesterday. So come in for this one, about 2 o'clock actually now, matchup between Virginia and Louisiana. Winner of this game moves on to face North Carolina tonight. Loser will move down to face Mississippi also later tonight. First pitch comes in for a strike. From pitcher Colby Booker. Second pitch as well, a strike. Batter for Louisiana, Drew Meisner, Shane Woodward, and Evan Diodny. How's that one off? Foul tip, and that was strike 3. So, one out already. As far as strikeouts go for Colby Booker. So now we'll see Shane Woodward. First pitch a ball. Easton Verrett, Drew DeLotte, Caden Como, Wyatt Strapolo, Gary Bordelode. That pitch hit out into center field. And that'll be the first base runner for Louisiana in Shane Woodward. So strikeout and single to start the game for Louisiana. Cameron Chaney and Randy Darter finish out this Louisiana roster. First pitch by Diodny. Is fouled off. That's what the defense looks like for Virginia. Deegan Steed is the pitcher, excuse me. That pitch hit over to the first baseman. He just loses it. Had it in his glove and just lost it. So that'll allow runners to advance. First and second on that error.
Now batting number 7, Jaden DeLotte.
Jaden DeLotte now at the bat for Louisiana. And for a strike, 0-1 quickly. Deegan Steed on the mound, excuse me, not Colby Booker. Colby Booker over at short. That ball going to get away from the catcher and allow both runners to advance. So 1-1 now. 2 runners in scoring position for Louisiana very quick. Kamani Tucker there behind the plate. That pitch in for a strike 1 and 2 now. Over at first is Hunter Lewis. Easton Rainey, the second baseman. That ball hit high into center field. Got to get it over his head. One run's going to come in and make it 2. 2-run RBI double for Jaden DeLotte. So a very quick start to this game for Louisiana as they get on the board very fast. Picking right back up where they left off despite not having a game yesterday.
Oh, wait, my bad. Wait, what's he coming for?
So Easton Barrett's up.
Easton Barrett.
Just
Sorry for the troubles. Now batting number 6, Easton Barrett.
Easton up to the plate now. There's a little bit of confusion about if it was there. Nobody over at third, and so that allows the runner to advance.
It always happens when I announce I was due for a mistake one of these games.
Well, they're actually saying that the runner ran early. So we'll say no pitch. Reset where we are. 0-0 count. Runner goes back to second. Difference with majors is there's no leadoff, and the field is smaller, and so if you've been watching Ozone coverage with us all week, it's going to look a little bit different. That ball into center field. Going to hold the runner over at third. Runner's advancing to second, and he'll be in there safely. Easton Verrett with the stand-up double. Now to bring up Drew Delott.
Now batting number 2, Drew Delott.
Still 2-0. As Drew Meisner is now over there on third as he was running for Jaden Delott. Ball bunted down. Pitcher going to make a play over at home for it. Not going to be in time. And so Drew Delott lays down a beautiful bunt, and it allows the run to come in. So now 3-0 in favor of Louisiana. Runners on the corners. Oh, well, there was no time call, and so the runner advances to second. So runners on second and third. And then advances after the fact. So now Caden Como up for Louisiana. Still only one out so far for this Louisiana team. That ball high and outside. 1-0 now the count. Strike called. 1-1 now the count. Tacoma, Wyatt Strapolo on deck for Louisiana. Tacoma playing second base for this Louisiana team. That one spiked and bounces over the catcher's head. Going to allow another runner to come in and allow one to advance to third as well. And it is quickly a 4-0 ball game in favor of Louisiana. So now with 2-1 count, Tacoma with a runner on third. Good opportunity. Bringing another run for Louisiana. Foul tipped. So now it's 2-2. That pitch outside for a ball. Full count now for Deegan Steed. That one a little dribbler down the third base foul line. Payoff pitch. Comes in low. Runner from third advancing. After that pass ball, it is now 5-0. I thought it was a walk prior, but walk now. So score is still 5-0 after that run came in prior. Runner on first, one out. Now for Wyatt Strapolo.
Now batting number 99, Wyatt Strapolo.
First pitch Strapolo sees. He swings and misses. Makes it a quick 0-1 count for him. Second pitch. Another big swing and miss from Strapolo. Strapolo not taking anything off of these cuts that he's swinging at. Looking to add to these run totals and add to our home run totals here on this field. That pitch high and outside of the zone, but he swings and will foul it off down the left field side. Count remains 0-2. Steve gets set. The pitch, going to be a bouncer right up the middle, going to get past the second baseman. And we'll continue this rally for Louisiana. Now they got 2 runners on. The runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Gary Bordelon.
No, batting number 24, Gary Bordelon.
First pitch he sees. Sails high and outside for ball 1. Second pitch low, ball 2. Runners thought about advancing on that one. Against only 1 out. Recorded this inning so far by Virginia. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Third pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now the count. That one will be a fly ball out to right field. And he will make the catch, and so that'll be 2 down now for Virginia. And that'll bring up Cameron Chaney.
Now batting number 34, Cameron Chaney.
Pitch right on the outside edge for a strike. 0-1 now for Chaney. That pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 now the count. That one right back up into the center fielder. They're waving around the runner. They're coming home with it. Going to be a play at the plate. And he's out. Great throw in from center fielder Easton Cairns to make that play at the plate and to put out the fire. That was the top of the first inning for this Louisiana squad. They put up 5. We head to the bottom of the first now to see if Virginia can answer back. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2024 DYB World Series. All right, we're back. Bottom of the half of the first. Go ahead and apologize now for how I pronounce these last names for this Virginia team, as well as the Louisiana team. I know I messed up with those as well. So we see Easton Cairns be the leadoff man for Virginia. That one just got to be foul on the right field line. We got Easton Cairns, Terrell Tisdale, Oakley Boyer, Colby Boyer, Deegan Steed, Kamani Tucker, Blake Webster, Blaine Bishop, Hunter Lewis, Easton Rainey, and William Creeth. That ball put into play, going to be caught by the shortstop, and that'll be the first out of the bottom of the first. Not right now.
Now batting number 2, Jarrell Tisdale.
So, first batter and out for Louisiana pitcher Brady Darter. That one, he gets him to swing and miss. Strike one. That one, another swing and miss. 0-2 quickly for Terrell Tisdale, Jr. Third pitch of the at-bat. Another swing and pitch. Swing and miss, excuse me. And now 2 retired quickly here in this bottom half of the first for Louisiana. Brady Darter there with a beautiful off speed to get him. First pitch in there for a strike to Oakley Bouye. That one fouled back. 0-2 quickly to Oakley now. That one just got a piece of it. Fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Gets a swing and miss with that one. 3 up, 3 down for Brady Darter. And this Louisiana defense, they'll come back and look to add to their lead as we return for the top of the second right after this.
Now batting for Louisiana, number 10, Brady Darter.
All right, new pitcher for Virginia, Easton Cairns.
No, that's number 2. It's
Now up.
that's the one that just
His first pitch in for a ball.
right in there. It's
And so Cairns will now be the pitcher. William Creeth heads out to left field in place of Blaine Bishop. Second pitch from Cairns is a strike. So now 1-1's the count. That pitch fouled away. 1-2 the count. Deacon Steed finishes day with 1 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 1 walk allowed, and 1 strikeout on 5 runs. That pitch fouled away as well. Count remains 1-2. Starting pitcher Brady Darter. Due up behind him is the top of the order, Drew Meisner and Shane Woodward. That pitch comes in behind Brady. Makes the count even at 2. Two and 2 count out of Brady. Top of the zone. Full count now for Easton Cairns. Payoff pitch is a strike. And so Cairns comes in and tallies up a strikeout. Second strikeout of the game for Louisiana. And so now they'll return to the top of the lineup with Drew Meisner.
Now batting number 12, Drew Meisner.
Strike called on Meisner. Terrell Tisdale moved out to center field. That pitch sails high for a ball. Ball fouled away. 1-2. So 1-2 the count now for Meisner. Cairns steps off. Pitch. High for a ball. 2-2. Now to Meisner. Cairns this pitch just low. Makes the count full. 3-2. The count. Payoff pitch. Swung on, put into play. Got to get down into right center. Meisner's going for 2 as Terrell struggles to grab it. And he's over at third now with a leadoff triple. Excuse me, not a leadoff, but a triple nonetheless for Louisiana and another runner in scoring position. And so Meisner, after striking out his first at bat, comes back and answers with a triple. And allows Easton Cairns to get his first strikeout. Or, excuse me, first hit that he's allowed. So that'll bring up Shane Woodward, third baseman. This one fouled back. 0-1 now the count for Woodward. That one popped up. Gonna be trouble. Gonna get down in front of the right fielder. Gets past him and allows 1 run to come in. And Woodward slides in safely to second base. And that'll be an RBI double for Woodward. So now 6-0 is your score in favor of the Louisiana team. Shane Woodward, 2 for 2 today, single and a double. That'll bring up Evan Diodene.
Now batting number 8, Evan Diodene.
Diodene.
No, it's only one out. Trust me, I only have one out. And it was the last kid in the bag.
Oh, get a little bit of a rundown over there over at second. Woodward was going, and so now he's over at third. And so
There we go.
that one hit past the second baseman and allow one to come in as Terrell tries to sail it in and get the runner out. But he had no chance. And so with that, that allows Evan to advance over to second base and puts another runner in scoring position. Now 7-0 in favor of Louisiana.
Now batting number 7, Jaden DeLotte.
And so now we see Jaden DeLotte come up, and he gets hit. So he'll advance over to first base. After he had a 2-run RBI double, he gets hit by the pitch, and now we'll see Easton Verrett come over and be the on-deck man. And so the runner should be Brady Darter, as he was the last out recorded. But he, at the same time, was the pitcher. So they can't. Because I doubt they want to use their pitcher to run for him. But we'll see. No, Brady will come in because I need a runner for their catcher. And so the catcher being able to put on all of his gear and be prepared is more important. And so Darter will go over to first. Runner on second. Stands in as Easton Verrett. That ball, high fly, down into left center. And now we'll have runners on every single base after that single from Easton Verrett. This team's just hitting around. And it'll bring up Drew DeLotte, who had a single in his first at bat. And so after that strikeout, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits by Louisiana. Here's that first pitch for a strikeout, or for a strike, excuse me. Second pitch low, 1-1 now the count. That one, a little roller over to second base, and he can't grab it. It'll get past him. One run already came in. The second one comes in too. And now there's runners on second and third after 2 runs come in. It's now 9-0 in favor of Louisiana. Still only 1 out in this inning. 9-0. DeLotte reached on an error. And that'll bring up Caden Como. His first at bat, he walked. Takes a big swing at that one. Now 0-2. That one put into play as well. Going to be popped up and hit to the shortstop for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Wyatt Strapolo.
Wyatt Strapolo.
He got a single his first time up to the plate. Now 1 fouled away. Count is now 0-1. Listening to advice from his coach over there. Aaron's looking to get out of this inning. That pitch sails high. Ball 1. Karen's now at 27 pitches this inning. That one fouled out of his play as well. 1-2 the count. 1-2 count. 2 outs. There's in second and third. That pitch comes in low. 2-2. Now for Strapolo. Gary Bordelin, the on deck man. One foul out of play as well. 2-2 remains the count. That one going to be a little bouncer over to short. Makes the throw across the diamond. Going to be in time for the out. And that'll do it. But not before Louisiana adds to their total, putting up 4 more runs in this inning. And so we'll head to the bottom of the second. Virginia's going to look to answer here in a second. We'll be right back after this. All right, we're back for the bottom half of the second, where Virginia's looking to overcome quite a big deficit. Now Louisiana has put in front of them 9-0 already, as we're just heading into the bottom of the second. First pitch, ground ball over to third. He makes a throw to first, and it'll be in time and for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's Colby. Bossier sits down. And that'll bring up Deegan Steed.
Now batting number 18, Deegan Steed.
Deegan Steed and Kamani Tucker, the other 2 guys due up this inning. Steed was the starting pitcher for Virginia this afternoon. Swings at that one. Quickly 0-1 for Steed. And pitch comes in for a strike on the outside edge as well. Quickly 0-2 in favor of Brady Darter. That pitch sails high and outside for a ball. Now 1-2. Going to have time. There's something happening down the third base line that has caused some discussion, and so we're going to finish that off. And so now we're back to 1-2 here for Steed. That pitch, another grounder, picked by the first baseman, and the pitcher does a great job to get over and cover first. Beautiful execution there for the second out. That first baseman, Gary Bordelin, had picked that ball perfectly and threw it back over to Brady Darter. And so there's 2 outs now for Kamani Tucker. That pitch. And for a strike.
Now batting number 3.
0-1
Kamani Tucker.
out of the count. So Kamani Tucker, starting catcher. That one sails high and inside for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Third pitch. Breaking ball falls into the zone. And now it's 1-2 for Darter. Pitch. Another breaking ball falls into the zone. And that's another strikeout. Make it 3 for Brady Darter. And so we will head to the top of the third. We're going to take a 5-minute hydration break, and we'll be back for the top of the third with Louisiana looking to extend their lead.
gentlemen, hydration break is up. Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for Virginia, 00 Blake Webster. Now batting for Louisiana, number 24.
All right, we're back. Top of the third now. Louisiana back up to the plate, looking to add on to their total and eventually put this away in run rule fashion. That pitch comes in for a strike. New pitcher now for Virginia's Blake Webster. That was here. He comes in for Easton Cairns. Second pitch in for a strike. 2 now, the count. So the 0-2 count. That pitch sails in high for a ball. Gary Bordelin, the man at the plate for Louisiana. Cameron Chaney and Brady Darter round out the lineup due up. This ball put in play, going to be a pop out over to the first baseman, and that'll record the first out of the inning. And so that'll bring up Cameron Chaney. 1 for 1 so far with a single. First pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. Looking through what everybody's done during that hydration break. Louisiana has 10 hits so far to start this game. Second pitch low for a ball. 2-0 now the count. 10 hits, 9 runs. They reached on error twice and struck out twice. And so, been very dominant so far at the plate. 2-1 now the count after that strike looking from Cameron Chaney. And then on the mound, Brady Darter's come in and done everything that you can ask of him. 2 innings worth of work so far and 3 strikeouts, no hits. Big cut from Cameron Chaney. Evens the count at 2. Brady Darter, the on-deck man now. Pitch. That one fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Chaney. All right. 2-2 count again. Blake Webster getting set. Pitch hits the top of the zone for a strike. And that'll sit Cameron Chaney down on strikes. So Blake Webster's come in. Done great work so far. 2 batters, 2 outs. And they're working. Brady fouls that one out of play. Brady 0 for 1 so far today. Struck out hitting his first at bat. Part of the 3 total strikeouts that Virginia has recorded today. The 0-1 pitch to Brady. Pretty curveball that drops in. Gets Brady swinging. Tried to check it. It's not good enough. So quickly now it's 0-2 to Brady Darter. Another good breaking ball that drops in there, but it's going to be a foul ball. So count remains 0-2. The 0-2 count. Ball sails outside. 1-2 now. To Darter. After Darter, will return to the top of the lineup with Drew Meisner. How's that one off? Stay alive. And so Darter's fighting in this inning. Doesn't want to be that last out. Looking to help out his team. 1-2 now the count for Darter. Blake Webster with the pitch. That one just outside and high. Ball number 2. So it's a now 2-2 count to Darter. The pitch shows outside as well. So Darter starts 0-2. Has worked his way back into it. It's now full. Payoff pitch from Webster. He spikes. And that'll get away from him. And that'll put Darter on with a 2-out walk.
Now batting number 12, Drew Meisner.
So number 12, Drew Meisner, playing in left field. It's now the on-deck man, or excuse me, at the batter's box. Sees that first pitch come high and inside for a ball. Meisner's able to keep the inning alive. We'll see Shane Woodward as he is on deck. The pitch is going to be a ball, and Brady tried to run in there. Kind of got caught in the middle. They threw over to second. It sailed into center field, but he was able to get back in time. Count is now 3-0 as they do the same thing again with Brady trying to catch him in a rundown over there. Brady trying to capitalize on mistakes from the Virginia defense. So count now 3-0. It's the inside edge for a strike. Pitch. Gonna be low for a ball. So there'll be runners on first and second. And another runner in scoring position for this Louisiana offense. So we'll see Shea Woodward step into the batter's box for Louisiana. 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Looking to continue his hot streak that he's had so far to start the game. And that one going to be a blooper, and it's going to get into center field. We'll see one run come around to score, and we'll have runners on the corners. That's Shane Woodward in this Louisiana offense. Now let them drive their lead to 10. And that'll bring up
Now batting number 8, Evan Diodne.
Evan Diodne. And so Evan Diodne reached on an error and has a single so far. Start his game. Starts with a strike there. They do it again, trying to get the runner throwing over there. And so he ended up holding both the runners where they are. And won the count now to Diodne. That pitch gets away from Terrell Jr. Going to be a play at the plate, but he's going to be in safely. And the runner runs all the way from first to third. After not kind of paying attention to after that play at the plate. And so now it's 0-11 in favor of Louisiana. That pitch sails high for a ball, 2-1. Now the count. Diodne gets set. That ball spiked. Catcher able to keep a hold of it. That is now 3-1. Woodward over there at first, or at third, excuse me. That pitch in for a strike, and so now we got a full count for Diodne. That pitch sails high, and so that'll put runners on the corners again for Louisiana. And we'll see Jaden DeLotte come up. Jaden 1 for 1 so far in this game. Had that double that brought in the first 2 runs. That pitch coming in low. Diodne trying to mess with them a little bit more. So 1-0 count to DeLotte. Easton Verrett on deck. This one flied out to center field. Going to be caught. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Louisiana puts up 2 more on the board. And so we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd where Virginia looks to answer. We'll see if Brady Darter comes back, and we'll see the pitcher that we just had for Virginia be the leadoff man, Blake Webster. You're watching the 2024 DYB World Series. We'll be back right after this.
for Virginia, 0-0, Blake Webster.
All right, welcome back, Blake Webster. Man due up as we see Brady Darter back on the mound, looking to continue his dominant streak so far. First pitch is a swing and miss. It'll be Blake Webster, Blaine Bishop, and Hunter Lewis. The lineup up for Virginia. Second pitch comes in low for a ball, 1-1. Now the count. Brady so far, 2 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts. No runs or walks. I want another swing and miss. 1-2 now the count. Another big swing and miss. And that'll be Darter's 4th strikeout of the game. And we'll bring up Blaine Bishop. He's played first base for Virginia today.
Number 13, Blaine Bishop.
First pitch. Big breaking ball. He gets a swing and a miss. 0-1. The count now to Bishop. 1 pitch. That one hit over to the shortstop. He's going to throw over for the out in time. Now there's quickly 2 down. 4. All right, Hunter Lewis now up.
Now batting number 30.
First pitch.
Lewis.
A ball. Easton Rainey, the man on deck. If Lewis is able to get on base. That one, a grounder over to third. And he'll make the play over to first. So another 3-up, 3-down inning for Louisiana. We'll head to the top of the 4th as they look to extend their lead, and we'll see what they can do, and if Virginia can stop them. We'll be right back after this. All right, we're back. Top of the 4th now. Still got Blake Webster in as the pitcher for Virginia. He's got 31 pitches to his name, so we'll see how far along he gets in this inning. Leading off for Louisiana is Easton Verrett, Drew DeLotte, and Caden Como. You guys do up. Got your signaling over the dugout, getting the pitch. That one low for a ball. 1-0, the count. One no count from Webster. That one put in play over to first base. He'll go over and tag his own base for an easy out. And so that'll be first out of the inning. Simple ground ball over
Now batting number 2.
to the first baseman, Blaine Bishop. So Drew DeLott now up 1-for-1 with a single and reached on his error, his last at bat. That ball low. We'll make the count 1-0. Second pitch. In for a strike, makes the count 1-1. Again, winner of this game will face off against North Carolina later tonight at 6:15. Loser will head down and face Mississippi also at 6:15 later tonight. That pitch sails outside for a ball. 2-1 now the count.
As for Mike had told me, Virginia pitcher has 36 pitches.
37 now.
That pitch just in the zone for a strike.
The Virginia pitcher now has 37 pitches.
So, start over speaker. Virginia pitcher has 37 pitches. We'll see if he ends up finishing it right here.
Yeah, look at the score. Oh. Who is this winning?
And that one
Louisiana champs.
sails in high. Full count now for Drew DeLott.
This isn't even elimination.
Caden Como, the on-deck man. That one at the top of the zone for a strikeout. And so that'll make it number 2 for Blake Webster.
Oh, the big guy?
Yeah, I've got to leave, and I'm not thinking of coming tomorrow, so I gotta get paid today.
He's just one.
We will have meeting on the mound. So they're going to take him out before Webster throws 40 pitches. Try and save him for tomorrow if they can end up winning later tonight against Mississippi. They're going to look to have him available for Tuesday. So, going to see a new arm on the mound. And it'll be Blaine Bishop coming to the mound. So, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll see Blaine Bishop in the Virginia defense finish out the top of the 4th right after this. All right, we're back top of the 4th. Blaine Bishop, the man on the mound now for Virginia, looking to finish out this top half of the 4th. Caden Como up to bat for Louisiana. Como walked in his first at bat and popped out the second one. And his third one, he will be hit by the pitch and take his base. And so now Wyatt Stropolo.
Now batting number 99, Wyatt Stropolo.
Up to bat. Had a single and a ground out so far. This one hit out to center field, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Virginia looking to stay alive in this game and continue to play a couple more innings. They're going to need to put a run across for that to happen. Well, we're watching the 2024 DYB World Series. We'll be back after this. All right, we're back. First pitch from Darter.
Now batting number 9.
Comes in for a ball, and so it's now 1-0 to Hunter Lewis. Or no, excuse me, Rainey. 1-1, the count. After Hunter Lewis popped out to the first baseman. So now it is Easton Rainey. Swinging a miss there, 1-2. 1-2 the count now to Rainey. Creeth on deck. And Cairns. The man due up after that in the hole. Strike 3. And Darter adds to his strikeout total. Make it 5 on the day for Brady Darter.
What was that one kid's name we had last game that had 8 strikeouts? And he was strikeouts.
All right, that'll bring up William Creeth. First pitch he sees is for a strike.
Now batting number 5.
So now 0-1 to Creeth. Creeth number 5, played in left field some today. Breaking ball comes in for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2 to Creeth. Houston Cairns, the on-deck man. That one outside for a ball. Makes it 1-2. Creeth now at 34 pitches. That one fouled away. Count remains 1-2. So now it's going to be the game of, can Cairns get out of this inning before he runs out of pitches? So 1-2 game. That pitch low for a ball as well. 2-2 now the count. That one, a little bouncer. Gonna go foul. Just out of play. It was close. I think Darter made the wrong decision to even attempt it. He should have just let it go foul. But the umpire is going to call it foul no matter what. So we will return. It'll be a 2-2 count. And Darter is at 37 pitches.
Now he's pitching. Now I'll get it. 38 now. Just like the last guy.
All right, pitch in. Outside.
Louisiana pitcher.
And Darter's now at a full count.
Pitches.
Might as well
3-2 now the count. That pitch sails in high, and that is the first base runner of the game for Virginia after that walk from Brady Darter. And so Darter, an excellent game, 39 pitches he leaves with, and so we're going to see a new arm on the mound for Louisiana after this. And so we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll give you Darter's numbers and what we can expect to finish out this bottom half of the fourth. We'll be right back after this. All right, we're back. It is Gary Bordelon on the mound now for Louisiana as he steps in. First pitch was a strike to the leadoff man, Easton Cairns. That breaking ball sails high. So now it is 1-1. Darter finished with 3 innings pitched, a walk, 5 strikeouts, and no runs. No hits. That one. Little popped out to right field. Going to be in time. And so now there's 2 down for Virginia. Runner still over there at first. And it's Shane Woodward. Or no, excuse me. Terrell Tisdale up for Virginia.
Now batting for Virginia, number 2, Terrell Tisdale.
Terrell struck out his last time up. That one gets a swing and a miss out of him. So it's an 0-1 count. So Gary Bordelon's come in and trying to preserve the work started by Brady Darter. The pitch comes in low. Now 1-1 count. 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on first. That one going to be a grounder and going to get to the hole for the first hit of the game for Virginia. And so now there's runners on first and second, and that breaks up the no-hit bid from Louisiana.
Now batting number 23, Oakley Beaulieu.
And so now we'll see. Oakley Beaulieu. Step up. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch down the middle for a strike as well. And quickly Virginia's down to their last strike. Runners on first and second. This one going to be a bouncer right back to the pitcher. He's going to make the throw over to first, and that'll do it. That's the ball game as Louisiana wins in run rule fashion. Just completely dominated this game from first pitch to the end.
Final score, Virginia 0, Louisiana 11.
Brady Darter came in And through 3 and a third no-hit innings and had a perfect game going until this 4th inning. And so did an incredible job, put up a lot of hits and kept on going. And so that'll do it. That'll move Louisiana up in the winner's bracket. They'll now face North Carolina tonight at 6:15. Virginia will fall down into the loser's bracket, and they will face Mississippi tonight at 6:15. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, and comment, and give these kids the support they deserve. We appreciate you all tuning in to the 2024 DYB World Series live from Bossier City, Louisiana. Thank you, everybody.